Have you ever found yourself wondering if a younger woman might be interested in you? Maybe you've caught a glimpse of her attention, a fleeting smile, or a moment of connection, but you weren't sure. This video is for all the older men who've questioned their worth in the dating world as they get older. The truth is, many older men miss the subtle signs younger women send, not because they're oblivious, but because these signals aren't as loud or obvious as we might expect. What if I told you that the very traits you might think make you less attractive, your experience, your calm confidence, and yes, your age, actually make you more desirable than ever? Stick with me until the end, because by the time we finish, you'll start recognizing the quiet, meaningful signs that show a younger woman is truly drawn to you. There's a common misconception that as you age, your attractiveness fades, that youth is the ultimate currency in attraction. The more years that pass, the more lines appear, the slower the pace, and the less energy you feel you have. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking your value in the dating world has diminished. But here's the powerful truth many older men overlook. You are more attractive than you think, not despite your age, but because of it. You see, younger women who are attracted to older men don't just admire your maturity and stability. They are drawn to the depth of character that only comes with age. It's about emotional intelligence, wisdom, and knowing exactly who you are and where you stand. These women see charm in your calmness, not in trends or muscle tone. They want someone grounded, someone who knows how to remain composed in moments of discomfort, someone who doesn't rush to fill the silence. You're not just seen for the physical, you're seen for your presence. Many older men mistakenly believe that to be attractive, they need to act young. They might joke about their gray hair, complain about their stiff knees, or make self-deprecating comments about their age. While humor can be charming, this behavior often signals discomfort with who they've become. This discomfort is what makes them less appealing, because it sends the message that they haven't accepted their own age yet. But what happens when you stop apologizing for your age? When you stop trying to be someone you're not? When you own who you are with pride, not arrogance? That's when your attractiveness skyrockets. You become intriguing not because of how young you look, but because of how self-assured you are. The older man who speaks with conviction, who shares the lessons he's learned not as warnings but as insights, becomes someone that younger women look up to. Your years don't age you in her eyes, they elevate you. They make you the kind of man she wants to build something real with, not just someone to have fun with in the moment. Younger women don't need you to compete with their peers. They don't need you to be flashy or constantly entertaining. What they do need is someone who knows what he wants, who doesn't play emotional games, who can handle life's curveballs with calm and confidence. This is the man they find irresistible, not because of his age, but because of his emotional intelligence, his strength, and his stability. The real question isn't whether a younger woman will find an older man attractive. The real question is whether the older man can stop hiding behind self-doubt and start standing confidently in his experience. When an older man owns who he is and embraces the wisdom that comes with age, he becomes magnetic. The right woman won't need to be chased. She'll already be watching, wondering what it feels like to be seen by someone who isn't trying to prove anything. The signs she'll give you will be subtle, meaningful, and genuine. And when you notice these signs, you'll realize just how much she values you. Now, let's take a closer look at the signs that younger women show when they are interested in older men. These are not obvious flirtations or bold gestures, but quiet, intentional actions that show deep respect and admiration. Sign 1. She mirrors your preferences. One of the most subtle signs that a younger woman likes you is how she mirrors your preferences. It's not about her pretending to like everything you do, but more about her finding ways to align with your likes in small, almost unnoticed ways. For example, she might laugh at a joke you didn't think was funny, or she might express enthusiasm when you mention something like Italian food, even though it's just one of many options she could have chosen. It's not a coincidence. These little moments are her way of showing that she admires you, that she's willing to yield to your tastes and choices because it brings her joy to see you happy. It's not about playing games, it's about respect. In today's world where independence is often the focus, this behavior might be misunderstood as passivity, but in reality, it's her way of showing admiration. She's giving you space to lead because she trusts you. She's open to your influence because she respects what you bring to the table. Sign 2. She uses intellectual talk. When a younger woman is drawn to an older man, you'll often notice a shift in her language. She might begin using more refined vocabulary or referencing intellectual topics that are more aligned with your generation. It's not about her being pretentious. It's her way of trying to connect with you at a deeper level. She's adjusting her speech to match the world she sees you in, a world she admires but feels slightly out of place in. She might quote a philosopher or bring up topics like literature or history that she knows resonate with you. This isn't manipulation. It's an effort to be taken seriously, to prove that she's more than just her youthful exuberance. She wants you to see her as someone capable of meeting you where you are, intellectually and emotionally. It's a delicate dance where she's trying to rise to your level without pretending to be someone she's not. Sign 3. She becomes more composed around you. When a younger woman likes an older man, she may subtly change her demeanor. She becomes more reserved, more composed, and more intentional in her actions. The playful, carefree persona she has around her friends gives way to a more serious, grounded presence when she's with you. This shift isn't because she's trying to hide who she is. It's because she wants to be seen differently. She wants to show you the thoughtful, capable side of herself that aligns with your maturity and life experience. It's a shift in presence, one that speaks volumes about how much she values your time and your attention. She's not trying to impress you with her youth or her spontaneity. She's trying to impress you with her depth and her ability to stand beside you as an equal. It's a moment of vulnerability, where she's inviting you to see her in a more serious light, not as a girl, but as a woman. These signs are subtle, almost imperceptible to those who aren't paying attention. But when you learn to recognize them, they reveal a much deeper truth. Younger women are often not just looking for excitement. They are looking for depth, for stability, and for someone who can lead with confidence. As an older man, you don't have to apologize for your age. You don't have to chase youth to remain relevant or desirable. Instead, you need to own who you are, embrace the wisdom and experience that come with age, and stop doubting your own value. When you do this, you'll start to notice the quiet shifts in the younger women around you. They'll lean in, they'll mirror your energy, and they'll respect you not just for what you've achieved, but for the man you've become. And when that happens, you'll realize that the best relationships aren't about age. They're about connection, mutual respect, and shared growth. Have you ever missed these signs? Or perhaps noticed them only in hindsight? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your perspective might help someone else recognize a connection they would have otherwise overlooked. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss future discussions about meaningful connections and the quiet signals we sometimes overlook. Until next time, stay confident, stay grounded, and always remember to honor the power of presence. Certainly, here's the continuation of your script. Sign 4. She downplays her immaturity. When a younger woman is attracted to an older man, she may start to downplay her youthful, impulsive behaviors. She realizes that, in the presence of someone who's calm, grounded, and emotionally mature, some of her past choices might not align with the kind of woman she aspires to be. Instead of recounting wild party stories or discussing reckless adventures from her college days, she might offer a more polished version of herself. For instance, she might say something like, "I don't party like I used to," or "I prefer more relaxed evenings now." This is not about hiding who she is. It's about matching her behavior to what she believes will resonate with you. It's her way of signaling that she's ready to move away from youthful, spontaneous behaviors and toward a more settled, thoughtful lifestyle that complements yours. This downplaying isn't inauthentic, it's aspirational. She wants to present herself as someone who shares your values, someone who's evolved, someone who's capable of being more than just a fleeting, fun connection. She knows that for a man of your experience, authenticity isn't about being loud or chaotic. It's about being thoughtful, calm, and present. By sharing that she's grown past her youthful tendencies, she's telling you that she wants to be seen as someone who's serious, someone worth considering for a meaningful relationship. When a woman downplays her immaturity, she's not hiding, she's evolving. She's showing that she's capable of being the kind of woman who can stand next to you as an equal, who can embrace a slower pace, who can appreciate depth over the thrill of the moment. This can be one of the most telling signs of interest. A woman who's shifting her image to meet you where you are, rather than expecting you to bend to hers. It's a gesture of respect, a message that says, I want to be the kind of woman who belongs in your world, not just in your moments of fun. Sign 5. She asks thoughtful questions about your life. When a younger woman is genuinely interested in you, she will often start asking more in-depth, thoughtful questions about your life. These aren't surface-level inquiries like, where do you work? Or, what do you do for fun? These questions delve deeper into your experiences, your lessons, and your views on life. She might ask, what was the most challenging moment in your career, and how did you overcome it? Or, how did you learn to handle difficult situations with such calm? These types of questions are more than just curiosity. They're a way for her to learn from your life experience and gauge how you process the world. She admires your perspective, and she's eager to understand how you've navigated the ups and downs of life. This is another form of 5 admiration. It's not about being impressed by your accomplishments alone. It's about respecting the way you carry yourself, the lessons you've learned, and the wisdom you can share. She sees you as someone she can learn from, and she seeks out these conversations because she wants to understand you more deeply. This level of inquiry often goes unnoticed, but it's a clear sign that she's emotionally invested. She's not simply fascinated by your stories. She's listening for the deeper truths that come from having lived a full life. She wants to know what shaped you, what made you the man you are today. Sign 6. She opens up about her vulnerabilities. One of the most telling signs that a younger woman is genuinely interested in you is when she starts opening up about her own vulnerabilities. This is a big deal, because generally, younger women may not feel comfortable being vulnerable with someone they're not emotionally invested in. But when they are drawn to an older man, they often trust him enough to share things that they haven't shared with anyone else. She might talk about her fears, her insecurities, or even her regrets. Maybe she shares a time when she made a mistake and learned from it, or a relationship she had that taught her something important. This vulnerability isn't a weakness. It's a sign of deep trust. She's showing you her authentic self, the part of her that isn't guarded or defensive, and she's doing it because she believes you'll understand and respect her. In many ways, this is the ultimate sign of emotional intimacy. When she allows herself to be open, to show you her softer side, it means she sees you as someone she can trust with her heart. She's not just trying to impress you with her achievements or her fun side. She's showing you the parts of her that matter the most. This is something that many older men miss, especially if they're focused on more obvious signs of attraction. But vulnerability is a powerful form of connection, and when a younger woman shares it with you, it's a clear signal that she's emotionally invested. Sign 7. She shares her future plans with you. Another subtle but important sign that a younger woman is interested in you is when she starts talking about her future and includes you in it. She might mention things she wants to accomplish in the coming years and ask for your opinion or advice on how to get there. She may also talk about the type of person she wants to be in the future. This could include career goals, personal development, or even thoughts on relationships. When she starts imagining her future with you in it, it means she's not just thinking about the present moment. She's thinking long-term, and that's a sign that she sees potential for something deeper than just a passing attraction. This behavior is often overlooked because it doesn't come with flashy declarations of love. Instead, it's quiet, almost casual. She'll mention a place she'd like to visit or a project she's passionate about, and then she'll casually ask, "Do you think this is something I should pursue?" By including you in her future plans, she's showing that she respects your opinion and values your insight. She's letting you know that she's not just interested in the present. She's interested in what the future holds with you. It's a big step toward building a meaningful connection, and it signals a level of commitment that many men fail to notice. All of these signs are quiet, subtle, and sometimes difficult to spot, but they are incredibly important. They're the way that younger women show genuine interest and admiration for older men. It's not always about grand gestures or bold flirtations. Sometimes, the most meaningful signals are the quietest. The way she mirrors your preferences, the careful thought she puts into her language, the way she shifts her presence to match yours, these are all signs that she's deeply invested in you. As an older man, it's important to recognize these signs and see them for what they are: expressions of respect, trust, and admiration. When you begin to notice these subtle shifts, you'll see that attraction isn't just about youth. It's about emotional intelligence, wisdom, and the ability to connect on a deeper level. So, pay attention to the quiet moments, the small shifts in behavior, and the subtle signs she gives. When you do, you'll realize that the right woman is already showing you she's interested. You just need to be ready to see it. Have you ever missed these signs in your own experiences? Or maybe you noticed them too late? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Sharing your perspective could help someone else recognize a connection they might have overlooked. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future discussions. Remember, in relationships, it's often the quiet, thoughtful gestures that matter the most. Stay grounded, stay confident, and always be aware of the power of presence. Sign 8. She values your time and energy. When a younger woman is genuinely interested in you, one of the most subtle signs she shows is her respect for your time and energy. It's not just about being present physically. It's about being thoughtful in how she engages with you. You'll notice that she doesn't take up your time with petty complaints or unnecessary drama. She's not going to bombard you with small issues that she can easily handle herself, and she's mindful of the time you spend together. She will try to make the most of every interaction, whether it's a conversation, a dinner, or a simple outing. When she schedules plans with you, she does it with purpose and consideration, making sure it aligns with your schedule. She won't cancel on you last minute or ask for constant reassurance. Instead, she'll value your time and cherish every moment. It's her way of saying, "I appreciate you being part of my life, and I respect that your time is valuable." When a woman starts showing this level of respect for your time, it's a clear sign that she is invested. She understands that relationships require effort, and she's putting in that effort with you. She's not treating time together as a fleeting moment, but as an opportunity to deepen the connection. Sign 9. She shows genuine curiosity about your past. A younger woman who is interested in an older man will often express a genuine curiosity about his past. But this curiosity goes beyond just asking about old stories or experiences. It's a deeper interest in the lessons learned, the challenges faced, and the wisdom gained through time. She might ask you about your career journey, how you made important life decisions, or what experiences shaped your character. These questions are not just small talk. They're her way of understanding you on a deeper level. She wants to know the man behind the stories, the one who has lived through things she hasn't yet experienced. In these moments, she's not just fascinated by your history. She's fascinated by the way you approach life. She's intrigued by your growth, how you've dealt with hardship, how you've learned to adapt, and how you've become the person you are today. This curiosity is a reflection of admiration, a desire to learn from you, and a willingness to let you influence her growth. Sign 10. She seeks your advice on big decisions. Another clear sign of interest is when a younger woman starts seeking your advice on important decisions in her life. This isn't about casual opinions on what movie to watch or where to eat. This is about the big things that shape her future. Whether it's about career choices, life goals, or personal challenges, when she turns to you for guidance, it shows that she values your insight and trusts your judgment. This behavior signifies more than just admiration. It signifies a deeper level of respect. She sees you as a mentor, a role model, and someone whose opinions matter. This is especially true if she values your experience and wisdom, not only because it makes her feel heard, but also because it helps her make better, more informed decisions in her own life. When a younger woman seeks your advice on big decisions, it's a sign that she sees you as an important figure in her life. She wants to know what you think, she values your input, and she trusts you enough to involve you in her life's most significant moments. This trust doesn't come lightly, and it shows that she is deeply invested in the relationship. Sign 11. She initiates physical affection. While many younger women might shy away from initiating physical affection at the beginning, once they feel a genuine connection with an older man, they'll often start to show subtle signs of affection. This doesn't mean grand, overt gestures, but rather small, intimate touches that convey a sense of closeness and comfort. She may casually touch your arm when laughing at something you said, or she might lean into you when you're sitting next to each other. These small gestures are her way of showing that she feels comfortable and connected with you. It's not about seeking attention or validation. It's about deepening the bond in a nonverbal way. In a world where instant gratification and casual connections are often the norm, these moments of tenderness stand out. They are rooted in genuine affection and desire for intimacy. When a younger woman initiates physical affection, it's her way of saying, "I'm comfortable with you, I trust you, and I want to be close to you." Sign 12. She mentions future conversations or plans. A subtle but powerful sign of interest is when she starts talking about things that you can do together in the future. She might mention a trip she'd like to take, a concert she's planning to attend, or a project she wants to work on, and include you in the idea. This isn't just about making plans for the next week. It's about suggesting experiences that could be shared over a longer period. When a younger woman starts to talk about future experiences with you, it signals a desire for more than just a fleeting connection. It shows that she's thinking beyond the moment and is already imagining what a future with you could look like. These future-focused conversations are an invitation to invest more time and energy into the relationship. They show that she's not just interested in short-term fun, but in building something lasting and meaningful. As we come to the end of this discussion, it's important to remember that the signs of a younger woman's interest in an older man are often quiet, subtle, and easily overlooked. But if you start paying attention to the small shifts in behavior, the quiet admiration, and the intentional choices she makes, you'll begin to see just how much she values you. These signs aren't about blatant flirtation or grand gestures. They're about trust, respect, and a genuine connection that goes beyond the superficial. A younger woman who is interested in an older man is often showing that she's not just looking for excitement. She's looking for something deeper, something real, and something that will stand the test of time. So, the next time you wonder if a younger woman is interested in you, look beyond the surface. Pay attention to the small things. The way she listens more intently, the way she mirrors your preferences, the way she becomes more composed around you. These are not just signals of interest. They're signals of respect, admiration, and a desire for something real. I hope this video has helped you recognize some of the subtle signs that a younger woman may be drawn to you. Have you ever noticed any of these behaviors in your own experiences? Or perhaps you missed them at the time? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you won't miss more content like this. I'm excited to keep sharing insights on how to build meaningful, lasting connections based on respect, trust, and emotional depth. Remember, attraction isn't about age. It's about presence, connection, and understanding each other on a deeper level. Stay confident, stay grounded, and always honor the quiet power of being truly seen.